Hey guys, I'm back, and today is Wednesday, January 27th, and it's the second qualifying video for this week. So, with that being said, we'll have a couple of names called. We may have one, we may have two, we may have six, we may have 20. We'll have a couple name calls during this video, so make sure you're listening for that. If you hear your name called, that means you have until well, actually, that means next Monday, the 1st, you'll actually, whatever I win during that video, you'll share in the winnings with all the other winners that I announce, and it'll go evenly, and then you have until the following Monday to pick it up. So a week from the February 1st is the deadline for this claim. But I'm gonna go ahead and go ahead and start. Kind of wanted to debrief you on this setup. So when I talked to the management when I got here, they said all the silver I won yesterday, they didn't replenish yet, because usually I sell those back and I just use the money on quarters and stuff. But today they didn't restock the machine with silver. They just kind of used all the cash and a bunch more quarters, and there's some silver in there. It's just not all the silver that I pulled out yesterday. That's a little bit different. So that's something new. The watch is on the field, though. This is probably the first time I've seen the watch in the field to start with, and it's right up there on the top shelf. So maybe we can use that to push everything along. And then it's a really nice setup in the front. I think that might be easy, a little too easy, so maybe they're just kind of baiting me in. But the two stacks of cash here in the front are standing up, plus one in the kind of back here standing up. On that one's up on stacks of silver, but these ones only have one silver coin in front of them. And I've noticed the silver coins actually kind of ramp them up so they're harder to get in if there's anything underneath them. But then there's the stack of $5 right here in the middle, and that one's looks just too easy to pull, so there's got to be something that goes wrong. So we're going to go ahead and start. I got to sink one of these bundles today. I really want to walk away with some cash. Plus, it'd be nice to show you guys that it is possible, and then I can win. I'll know how to do it for the Monday contest video. I don't have as many quarters as I did when I got here yesterday. Just how it played out, have some things I take care of. But we definitely have enough to get us going, and looks like there's enough quarters on the bottom tray here to keep us alive if we can pull those out. So first silver stack toppled. Looks like it fell backwards a little bit. Most things in this machine fall backwards from that ramp, so not a whole lot of movement on any of the cash though. Maybe that one back stack here. This guy probably got the most movement so far, besides the stack up there on the watch. The watch is getting pretty close to falling down on the bottom shelf though, so alright, so the watch and that 10K stack have fallen to the bottom shelf, and looks like they're playing pretty good pushers. Unfortunately, looks like there's actually 20K stacked up right there, and those are kind of in the back behind a bunch of silver and on top of a bunch of silver, so we'll see how much movement we can get on those and see if there's something we'll be able to pull out today. I'm still set on these two in the front and this 5,000 stack there. The nice thing about that 5,000 stack is actually it's lined up right with the hole, so it should drain right down. Looks like we've only gotten one silver piece so far. But we got a lot of quarters. Actually, I probably got more quarters now than I started with, so that's a pretty good sign. I did want to give a quick shout out. The first shout out of the video. This is just the first of a couple. Congratulations and a Happy New Year to Tommy Hunter. Thank you so much for supporting us, and make sure everybody else is listening in and paying attention. Don't skip around these videos because you get skipped right over your name. I don't have a set time that I announce a name. I just kind of say it whenever I feel like it, and every video is different. So make sure you're watching the entire video. Don't skip around. Don't try to cheat it. I do appreciate those who watch and listen. We've just had so many people we've announced that haven't come in and claimed their prize, and I hate to see it because it's a lot of free money, and we're trying to do good for the community, but we can't do much more than tell you when you win and hope you guys come in and get it. Ooh, okay. So we got two cash stacks actually floating. This one's one end is down in on the slide there to go into the pot. The other one's just kind of hovering. Another stack fell, a stack of silver anyways. And the one stack of 10,000 that's fallen into the hole there is actually looked like it wobbled a little bit there, so I can get some progress on that with this push. Ooh, okay, so the 10K stack is, it's almost there. I just gotta hit, like I said, I gotta hit the one side with a little bit of weight and we'll be able to make it fall down all the way. I think this is a sign I'm starting to get a little better, or it's just starting to get too easy. Because just a couple days ago I pulled a stack into the hole just the same way. So I think I am getting a little better at this, guys, which is a good sign for you. The better I am, the more money you guys get on our contest videos. Dropping quarters again, guys. Alright guys, that's two stacks of cash stuck in the hole. I just got to put a lot more weight on it, and hopefully they'll knock each other down. So wish for the best here. Pick up my quarter I dropped and land right here, guys. You can definitely tell they didn't put as much silver in there, and they didn't restock after my silver escapade yesterday. Because I've only pulled 4 silver coins so far, and we've been going for about almost 20 minutes now. That's okay though, because if he could take all that silver out of there if I could still get one of these 10K stacks. Looks like I gotta get some more silver to fall down if I want to get that cash pushed. So lots of silver over here on the left and lots of silver on the right. So I'm not really sure which side to attack from. And I'm really surprised the watch hasn't done very much movement since it landed on that bottom shelf there. So I was really hoping that would be a pretty big player, but it's just kind of stayed stationary for the most part. Seems like if there's anything weighing it down, like the cash there, since it's in plastic, it's probably not going to move. It's just going to kind of slide and let the quarter slide underneath it. Alright guys, so that's actually all the quarters I got, so I'm going to just go ahead and I still got some time left, so I'm just going to put you on pause, go trade in one of my silvers for some quarter. I'll be right back, guys. Alright guys, I am back, and I do apologize for that. Just didn't have as many quarters as I would have wanted to when I started. But I did trade in a couple silver pieces, and got a pretty good amount of quarters to keep going, so hopefully we can make some movement with the 20K in the hole already. This is a pretty big deal. Now I did want to give a shout out and a happy new year to Rhonda Bachman. So congratulations, and thanks for watching. Make sure you guys are watching all the other videos and so you can hear all the names. You don't want to miss a single name. Just because you win one week doesn't mean you can't win the next week either. So don't get down in the dumps because you already won, because it doesn't disqualify you. Now you guys know, if you watch my videos, I don't normally stop in the middle of a video and go trade in for more quarters, but I've also never had $20,000 stuck in the chute, so it's a little bit different today. Now I think if I can get some of these silver pieces sunk in there, I can make some movement with it. So I did want to give a quick shout out to Todd Bosley's world famous products, because of course without them I wouldn't be here, and you guys wouldn't be here either. You wouldn't be watching this, and nobody would be winning any money if it wasn't for them. So I got to give them their due diligence, and a quick shout out for one of the best mustards you can buy. So this is our brand new item. It's called Todd Bosley's world famous Truffle Mustard. So I don't know if you're a big fans of hot sauce or mustards, but there's actually something called black and white truffle oil, which this is actually made with the white truffle oil. Obviously, it would be a lot darker color if it was the black, but that actually is used on a lot of hot sauces, and it's a very rich ingredient. It's actually really expensive. That's why a lot of times when you see anything with truffle on it, it's going to be a high dollar. Benefit of this, it's not really that expensive, and you can buy in multi-packs and make it a little more affordable. But definitely, if you haven't, if you're a fan of mustards, you're a fan of truffle stuff, definitely give it a try. This is actually one of our few products that come in a nice reusable glassware bottle, so you can actually, or jar, you can actually reuse this. So you can use this as a drinking glass, or you can use it as knickknacks for your change. I have a lot of things that I just hold change in. So, but it's not just the mustard you're buying. You're buying the whole jar. It's nice, a really nice jar. So pick yourself up some at toddbosley.com, walmart.com, or amazon.com. You can also find it on the Facebook Marketplace, but if you want the easiest route, just go down to the description. You'll see some links right to it on Amazon, and you can buy it with your Amazon Prime and have it in a couple days. So, and really, guys, it's that good. I mean, one taste and you'll know why it's world famous. So I'm gonna go ahead and keep playing. I just wanted to give you guys a quick shout out for that really new, really awesome truffle mustard we just got. There's a lot of empty space on the top shelf there, off to the right, so I had to give it a little more attention so I could fill it in. Still looks kind of lackluster. Spread out a little bit. Now we are dwindling down on our quarters, so we might be running out of time here soon. Let's see. I'm going to try to make the best out of the quarters I do have, and hopefully we can sink one of those stacks the rest of the way. Really just need something heavy on top, and this proofed silver over here on the left side is pretty promising for me, I think. Ultimately, if I could get that watch to go in, I think that would probably seal the deal, but you can see how far back the watch is, and I'm actually I'm thinking that $5,000 is actually holding it back. I think this is actually creating a blockade for the two stacks and the watch. So it kind of backfired on that one, and I kind of knew it was more of a distraction for me, I think. So it looks like this is my last quarter, guys. Cash that, put that guy in here, and we'll see what that does. Might pull something. Nope, doesn't really look like it. Alright, well, let's keep watching. Hopefully that'll do something. No. Alrighty, guys, looks like that's it. That's all the quarters I got, and I think I kind of dug myself a hole on this one. I'm going to show you where we're at. You can see a couple stacks of cash in there. This is the first time I've ever had more than one stack fall into the hole, and unfortunately, they do not help each other out. I was hoping one would push the other one down, and it just wasn't the case today. So I guess good sign is that we're getting a lot closer. Yesterday's game, I got if it wasn't for that commemorative $1, I'm pretty sure I probably would have walked home with a stack. And today, it looks like it's the 5,000 that actually bit me in the butt. There was a couple the 20 grand that's in the hole. I think that they both fell on the side angles because they were kind of set up that way. So maybe we just got to kind of shift it a little differently and do it a little more carefully. I know we've been kind of rapid firing to get a whole bunch of movement, but maybe we need to pick and choose sometimes. So I guess that's my lesson for the day. I will be back tomorrow with another video, and we'll have more names. We're always gonna have more names. Every video I'll at least name one, and I never tell you how many I'm gonna name, so you definitely got to watch the whole thing so you can know what hear all the names. But looks like that's all I got for you today. So hopefully you guys are still paying attention, still watching. If you haven't already, make sure you subscribe. Subscribers are in the contest pool, so if you're a subscriber, you can get called, you can win. You just have to pay attention and make sure you let us know the best way. And then any of our local winners, make sure you're paying attention on Facebook for all the newest news on it. And we always post when we come out with a new video, but if you're subscribed, you'll find out before our Facebook does. So make sure you're subscribed. We'll have a whole bunch of other awesome, great videos coming out for you. We have some trips we're making and some other things, so stay tuned on that. And there's still going to be $45,000 in the machine tomorrow. So I wasn't able to get it today, and I'm sure they're going to restack it for tomorrow. Hopefully we'll have a little better play at it, and we can walk away with at least some kind of cash. But I guess that's all I have for you today. So thank you so much. Make sure you subscribe. Click the subscribe button down below. Like, comment, find us on Facebook, and make sure you're following us. All that good stuff. And again, thank you so much for your time. I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you guys, all our great fans and customers. So again, thank you so much. And if you haven't already, go to toddbalsey.com and check out any of our products. They're all awesome. I haven't found a bad one yet. So thank you so much for your time, guys. Have a great one.